So hello and welcome to my video post. It's Son from Living with Parkies, and I am very glad to be making this post today because it means that I have made it through my surgery and I'm in one piece. So I'm coming to you from the bedroom of our little 2-bedroom place in Melbourne. Love the wallpaper behind us. Very bright and very floral. But so what I wanted to share with you today was a little bit about what it was like last week when I went in for surgery. Pretty confronting, I think, for my husband in particular, my darling husband, and for my children as well. So I can't tell you what a relief it is to actually be here. So last Wednesday we arrived, we did all the things we had to do, did our COVID tests, isolated for 24 hours, went into hospital. The Thursday morning I went through that process of writing a letter to my kids, writing a letter to my husband, putting them aside, calling my husband, letting him know where the letters were in case I didn't make it through surgery. Very strange process when you're really face to face with your mortality. Very interesting because you really draw deep, I find, when I'm in this sort of space, draw right down into the core of my being, and I actually found a level of peace that I was ready to go, which was actually pretty heartening in a way. I actually felt like I had achieved what I wanted to achieve with my life, which is, I suppose it means anything from here on in is a bonus, which is pretty cool. So the next step from there was actually heading on down to surgery, and very strange feeling being on that trolley waiting to go in. I have to say I was so impressed with the staff at St. Vincent's Private in at Fitzroy. The time that I had with the specialists, the anaesthetists, just the time. And you know, this isn't anything about difference between private and public. What I suppose for me, what it represented was, it showed how people in the private system can have the capacity to spend the time that they need with you to answer any questions, so you don't feel like you're being rushed. You know, and that's no comment against anyone in the public system, because we have amazing people in the public system. It's just they may not always have the time available to spend with you in the way that they might like, ideally. So yes, went through surgery, was lying there, a bit disconcerting, listening to the gentleman who was before me as they tried to wake him up from surgery. I just remember sort of becoming aware, being woken up and going, oh my gosh, I'm actually alive. And then my next thought was, well, this woman, there's a lovely nurse who's very kind. Will this lovely nurse please go away and just let me sleep, because I was pretty dopey at that point. But anyway, so before I left hospital, the neuro, the lovely Dr. Wes, came and switched the unit on, which that was a very weird feeling because I didn't even notice it. And I'm really pleased to say that it has, I don't even notice the worst of my symptoms. You know, I was thinking about what was I really hoping to achieve, and really what I wanted to get out of DBS was to get away from the whole up, down, on, off sensation, the feeling of the internal tremors starting, the feeling of the brain fog setting in. I haven't had any of that. It's weird. The only thing I've really experienced has been stiffness in the mornings. And so I feel really confident about being able to deal with that positively. So we've had, you know, the response I've had to the surgery has been so much better than I could have ever have anticipated. So that's just been brilliant. So yes, so what I'll do from here, I might just go and grab the actual device and show you what that looks like. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do that in the next post. Okay? Lovely to see you. Bye.